Hi, this is P. Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.Exchange. I told you the last week of the expiry will always be usually very volatile, and that is where operators can make a hell lot of money. If the market are down, they can buy call options at a very cheap price. They can take the market higher and so on. But this Israel-Iran problem, US attacking Iran, is adding more volatility to the markets. Look at the last 1 week plus price action since last Monday. Last Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days markets fell more than 300 points. Then on Friday, one single day, the entire 300 point loss was wiped out and Nifty closed about 25,100. Then what happened yesterday? It fell around 300 point at some point of time, again shot up 300 point and again fell 100 point. And then now GIFT Nifty indicating about 200 point gap up. So why? The reason is simple. Now the Trump is playing the same game which he played with India and Pakistan. So when it came to India and Pakistan problem, Trump was the first one to announce the ceasefire, which neither country confirmed for some time. And after that, India said that, like Pakistan requested for the ceasefire and US has no role to play in that. But despite that, Trump keeps saying that I'm the one who arranged for the ceasefire. So now, same thing, yesterday US market was very volatile. When the US attack on Iran came, S&P 500 fell about 1.5%. And then when the market opened, the entire loss of 1.5% was recovered. Then suddenly there was a news, Iran sent some missiles to Qatar, where the US base is there. US consulate as well as US military targets. Then immediately S&P 500 fell more than 1%. Then I don't know, for no reason the market shot up again. Probably there was some news that Iran, although they send the missiles, but they actually called the Qatar and told them we are sending the missiles. I really do not know why Iran has to do that. So sending the missile and informing them well in advance. So the same controversy came here also in India also. Like according to foreign minister, India has actually informed the Pakistan that they are sending the drones and missiles and fighter jets. So let us not go into the politics. So US markets was very volatile. And after the US market close only, the Trump has announced that the ceasefire about Iran and Israel. So because of that, the US futures are even higher. Now the US markets are just 1% away from its all-time high. Probably the Nasdaq may be at all-time high now itself. I'm not very sure, I have to check. But we are still about 1,000 point, more than 1,000 point away from all-time high. But who knows? We may catch up. So sometimes in July or August, we still have enough time to catch up. So last year, October, Nifty hit all-time high. So my expectation is that at least by October this year, within 1 year, so Nifty should scale back to its all-time high again. So that is for the longer term. For shorter term, Nifty is opening with a huge gap up. Usually, I'm not a big fan of huge gap up. So usually what happens in the markets gap up with a huge gap up, either market consolidate or some selling pressure comes. After gap up of 200 point, moving another 200, 300 point is very difficult. But market should open flat and then only the big trend can come. Just like last Friday. Last Friday market opened absolutely flat. Then Nifty rallied about 300 points. But anyway, So option writers may be in problem, those who, especially those who have sold call options aggressively yesterday morning. Yesterday morning, the market was down nearly about 300 points. People have sold a lot of call options. So now the question is whether this gap up will sustain, whether Nifty will close above 25,200. And because 25,200 was touched about 2 or 3 weeks before, and then only the selling pressure came and the markets recovered. So now the market is clearly bullish. As I've told you yesterday also, I said, the probability of breakout is higher than the probability of breakdown after a long consolidation. From May 12 until today, market is still consolidating between 24,500 and 25,200. And I said the probability of breakout is very, very high. So that's what, that's my gut feeling actually. So today it'll be interesting to see the Sensex expiry. My yesterday no expiry, but still markets were very, very volatile. But today Sensex expiry will add more volatility to the markets. So let us see where the market goes today. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.